Hello children, let's do the remaining problems of the current electricity. And now this time we are going to do the questions which is related to the power which we consume in our house. Okay, so let's start. So see here you can see that there is a meter, electrical meter. You see in your house also now. So whatever the consumption of electricity is being done in your house, and that is recorded in this meter, and you all must have seen this. Okay, now this is the electrical meter. This reading will actually give you the reading in kilowatt hours. Okay, so kilowatt hour, what exactly that it is? So the electrical power is the rate at which the electrical energy is dissipated or consumed in an electrical circuit. Okay, now if that is the definition of the electrical power, we need to calculate the energy which is consumed. Power is equal to, we know, work done divided by time. So what is the electrical power? That is the energy consumed which is divided by time. Okay, so energy consumption, that is the power multiplied by time. So unit of electrical energy, we know, that is called as watt multiplied by second. But if it is in a bigger unit, so it cannot be watt into seconds. We need to put something which is very uh, bigger value of the energy which is consumed, and that is given as kilowatt hour, and that is said to be 1 kilowatt of power multiplied by 1 hour, and if you write it together, it is kilowatt hour. Now that is called as 1 unit of electric energy which is consumed. And if you happen to read the electrical meter, in the electrical meter we get the energy in kilowatt hours per meter. If I say that in our house we have consumed 50 units of electrical energy in that, that means it is equal to 50 kilowatt hour. Okay, so that's the practical unit of the electrical power. Okay, now the relation between the commercial and the SI unit of work. Now 1 kilowatt hour, what is it? That is 1 kilowatt means 1000 watt, and 1 hour, that means 3600 seconds. Multiply them together, so it becomes 36 into 10 to the power of 5 watts per second. Or you can write 1 kilowatt hour is equal to 36 into 10.5 joules, or if you want to write it in a proper way, it is 1 kilowatt hour is equal to 3.6 into 10 to the power of 6 joules, right? This is way the relation between the commercial unit and the SI unit of work are related. So all of you remember 1 unit of electricity, that means the energy consumption is 3.6 into 10 to the power of 6 joules. Okay. Now let's do the numerical questions. And what are the numerical questions? Let's do it. Electrical power. We all know electrical power is equal to energy consumed divided by time in hours. Electric power should be in kilowatts and the time should be in hours. If you are changing, you have to change all the units put together. Here we are talking about the practical unit, right? Okay, so the first question comes here. Electrical refrigerator is rated at 400 watt, operates 8 hours a day. What is the cost of the energy to operate for 30 days at the rate of rupees 3 per kilowatt hour? Okay, we get the bills in the house, how it is exactly calculated. There are many things which is written, but basically the cost is based on how much of electrical energy which you're consuming in all the apparatus which is working in your house together. So let's do it. What is given to you? The power of the electrical refrigerator, it is given as 400 watts. Okay, now this is working. I said all the power should be converted into kilowatt and the time is to be converted into hours. Okay, so power here it is given as 40 watts, but I am supposed to convert it into kilowatt. So 400 by 1000 kilowatt hour, so it will be equal to 0.4 kilowatt. Okay, how many hours a day? So it is in the month there are 30 days and each day 8 hours is the time in which the refrigerator is operating. So it is 240 hours for the whole month, because billing to whole month ki hogi na. Okay, so what is the cost per kilowatt hour? It is rupees 3. So what are we supposed to find out? How much is the energy consumed and what is the bill? How to find out the energy which is consumed? It is equal to power multiplied by time. So how do I write the solution? Here the power is 0.4 multiplied by 240, or you can simply write this as 4 by 10 into 240. Cancel this off, and this is equal to 96 kilowatt hour. That means that is equal to 96 units of electricity. Now what about the cost? The cost is rupees 3 per kilowatt hour. So the cost is 96 multiplied by 3, 288 rupees. So what is the bill of? The bill is of rupees 288. इतने का बिल आएगा, आपको पे करना पड़ेगा. ठीक है, सिंपल. ठीक. Okay, now let's do the second question. Second question, it is there on the screen. चलो क्या है? Electrical heater is rated at 1000 watts, 220 volts, operated 2 hours daily. Calculate the cost of the energy which is operating for 30 days at the rate of 3 kilowatt per kilowatt hour. Okay, so what is the rating? So it is electrical heater. What is given to you? It is power is 1000 watt. 1000 watt, I need to convert it into kilowatt hour. So it is 1000 divided by 1000. So 1 kilowatt hour. ठीक है. And what about the voltage and the time? Time is, I know it is operated for 2 hours a day. And for how many days? It is 30 days. So we have to write this as 2 hours a day multiplied by 30 days. So the total time will be equal to 60 hours. What are we supposed to find out? We are supposed to find out the cost of the energy, right? So what is the cost of the energy? The cost of energy, and for how many days? For 30 days. Okay. So let us first find out the energy consumed. What is energy consumed? It is power multiplied by time. What is the power? It is 1. Time is 2 into 60. So it is, 2 into 30 beta, not 60. 2 into, that is 30 days. So it is equal to 60 kilowatt hour. This is the energy which is consumed. And what about the cost? Cost is equal to energy which is consumed multiplied by the rate of electrical energy. Beta, what is the energy? It is 60. What is the rate? It is 3. So what is the cost? It is rupees 180. You have to pay rupees 180 for the electrical energy which you are consuming because of the electrical heater. Done, na? Okay, let's do the next question. Third question. A 100-watt electrical bulb is lighted for 2 hours a day, and 4 40 watts bulbs are lighted for 4 hours every day. Calculate the energy which is consumed. So, what's given? 100 watt power, it is 0.1 kilowatt hour, right? And what about the other one? Time kitna ka use karna hai? That is the 2 hours per day. And other is part 2, which is, we have got how many bulbs? We have got 40 watt bulbs. It is 0.04 kilowatt. That is the power. And how many bulbs are there? We have got 4 bulbs. Okay. So the power which is consumed, and that is consumed for how many hours? It is 4 hours a day. Okay. Write this. Time is 4 hours. What are we supposed to find out? Energy consumed in each case, and also the total energy. And also the total energy. So what is the energy consumed by 100-watt bulb? So we know that is equal to power multiplied by time. So power, I know it is 0.1 and the time is 2 hours. So what is the energy which is consumed? It is 0.2 kilowatt hour. Now what is the energy consumed by 440 watts bulb for 4 hours each? So that is power into 4 bulbs multiplied by time. So what is the answer? Power is 0.04. How many bulbs are there? 4. And the time is also for 4 hours a day. So it is 4 by 100 into 4 into 4. So what is the total energy? That is equal to 0.64, that much of kilowatt hour. So what about the total energy consumed? So the total energy which will be consumed, that is equal to 0.2 plus 0.64 kilowatt hour. So that is equal to 0.84 kilowatt hour, and that is our answer. Done and dusted. Okay, let's move on to the next question, right? Okay. Yeah, easy question. Which consumes more energy? 250 watts TV set in 1 hour or 1200 watt toaster in 10 minutes? So, we will have to find out power consumed by TV. So, what is the power? I know it is P1, which is equal to 250 watt. That is equal to 250 divided by 1000, that is equal to 1 by 4 kilowatt. And what about the time? Time is T1 and that is 1 hour. So what is the energy consumed? बच्चा लोग, that is power multiplied by time. The power here is 1 kilowatt and time is 1 hour. So the energy consumed is 1 by 4 kilowatt hour. So that is 0.25 kilowatt hour. Now what is the power consumed by toaster in 10 minutes? So what about the power of the toaster? It is P2, which I'll write 1200 divided by 1000, which is equal to 1.2 kilowatt. And what about the time? Time is T2 and that is 10 minutes. If I want to convert this in hours, it is 10 by 60, which is equal to 1 by 6. Therefore, the energy consumed by the toaster, it is equal to power multiplied by time. What is the power? It is 1.2. And what about the time? It is 1 by 6. So if you cancel, this becomes 0.2 kilowatt hour. So which consume less power? It is the toaster. So the toaster consumes less energy in 10 minutes than TV for 1 hour. This is your answer. राइट ठीक है, अगर मान लो टोस्टर को हमने ज़्यादा समय के लिए यूज़ किया होता तो उसको भी ज़्यादा एनर्जी मिलता है, लेकिन यहाँ पर समय टीवी का कम है, सो इसलिए एनर्जी भी तो कम ही होगा. दैट्स इट, फिनिश्ड. नाउ लेट्स मूव ऑन टू द नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन. फिफ्थ क्वेश्चन आ गई है. हाउस होल्ड यूजेस द फॉलोइंग इलेक्ट्रिकल अप्लायंसेस: रेफ्रिजरेटर विच इज 400 watts for 10 hours each day, 2 electrical fans 80 watts 12 hours each day, 6 electrical tubes at 18 watts for 6 hours each day. Calculate the electrical bill for the household for the month of June. June month of 30 days. And if the cost of per unit electrical energy is 5 per kilowatt hour. Let's do it. So billings karni hai ghar ka. So we have got power P1 refrigerator ka, it is 400 watts. 400 is 0.4 kilowatt. Okay. So, and what about the time for which this refrigerator is used? So T1, it is for 10 hours a day. What about the power of the electrical fans? How many fans are there? 2 fans are there. What is the rating? 80 watt. And for how many hours it is being used? It is 12 hours each day. So just put it. So 80 watt means 80 by 1000, so 0.8. Time kitna hua? That is T2, which is 10 hours. How many hours? Hey, it's not 12 hours. It is 12 hours a day. Fine. And the power 3, which is tubes, which is 16. How much is that? Yeah. Just let me put it. Yeah, it has 18 watts for each and 6 hours for each day. So time is, it is 6 hours each day. Now let's calculate what is the cost of electrical energy. It is rupees 5 per unit. So what are we supposed to find out? The electrical bill of the household. So energy consumed is equal to simply power multiplied by time. So we have to write the solution. Energy which is consumed by the refrigerator, that is 0.4 into time 10 hours. देखिए हमने 0.4 into 10 किया. So we got the answer as 4 kilowatt hour. Now how many fans we have got? We have got 2 fans. And how much is the electric energy? Two fans are there. It is power into time. So just put the values here. So the power of each fan is 0.08 kilowatt. And how many hours they use for 12 hours? So just calculating it, it is 1.92 kilowatt hours. Now we also have 6 electrical tubes. So you have got 6 into power into time, multiply 6 into what is the power of the electrical tube. The power of the electrical tube is 0.18 kilowatt. Just put the power and also put the time. Time is how much? 6 hours. Okay, just multiply and get the answer. It is 0.648 kilowatt hour. And if you want to calculate the total energy which is consumed by all of them put together, it will be 4 kilowatt hour, 1.92 kilowatt hour and 0.648 kilowatt hour. Just add them, it is equal to 6.568 kilowatt hour. But we are also supposed to calculate the bills, right? So at the rate of rupees 5 per kilowatt hour, what is the bill? So the total energy and the billing has to be done for the month of June. In the month of June, we have got 30 days. And for 30 days, we know the total power will be equal to 6.568 into 30, which comes out to be 196.04 kilowatt hour. Now the cost, so the electrical bill of operation will be equal to 197.04 into 5, which comes out to be rupees 985.20. So this is the bill amount which you have to pay to your electricity office. Okay, so the answer is electrical bill of the household for the month of June is 985.20, and this is your answer. Got this, all of you? So thank you all of you, and hope you have noted all the answers in your notebook, and you must have done some problems on your own also. That is very, very good, bacho. And also keep trying this kind of the problems from various other books. Thank you so much for watching